Guys, this story makes me irate, and you will not believe what this man did. A full freaking litter of puppies is now dead after a fake veterinarian performed a C-section on a dog in his dang living room. No joke. Who does this stuff? 39-year-old Richard Andino of Florida has been accused of falsely IDing himself as a real veterinarian and performing a C-section on a dog just right inside his home. He was arrested on Monday and charged with 1 count of practicing veterinary medicine without a license. But I'm just wondering where the animal cruelty charges are, because that's exactly what this was. 2 witnesses allegedly told officers with the Miami-Dade Police Department that on Christmas Eve of last year, 2023, they dropped off their mixed breed pregnant dog at Richard's home, and this was in Miami. The dog needed a C-section, and Richard had previously told the witnesses that he was a licensed vet. It was said, though, when they arrived to the home, they were a bit uneasy and skeptical, though, because they thought they would be at a vet clinic or an animal hospital. They reportedly questioned Richard, and he told them that he'd be taking their pregnant dog to the hospital, and he'd deliver the litter of puppies there. But since their dog was indeed in labor, they just decided to trust Richard, especially since he was dressed in scrubs like a doctor or a vet. Previous medical testing, I guess, as in ultrasounds, were previously done on the dog, and they revealed that she was pregnant with 6 puppies. Richard assured the witnesses that he performed these types of surgeries on dogs all the time, and even said that the only reason they were going to his home was because it was a holiday. Reportedly, one of the witnesses paid him $1,500 in cash. The next day, authorities say Richard contacted the dog's owners through text messages and told them that he was only able to deliver 3 puppies, meaning that the other 3 had not survived. When the owners of the dog went to go get their dog and the 3 remaining puppies that he claimed had survived, they confronted him and asked him where the location of his clinic was. He allegedly said he was unable to perform the surgery at his clinic, so he did it at his home. He further lied and said he had a whole room in his home that he had set aside where he would do these types of procedures on animals. The witnesses then asked to see the room where he supposedly did the surgery, and of course he wouldn't let them. He denied entry. But the witnesses said they did see surgical equipment and instruments in Richard's living room. Unfortunately, the puppies that lived had declining health, and when the witnesses got back to their home, they discovered that all 3 of the remaining newborn puppies had stopped breathing. One of the witnesses then performed CPR on the puppy, which resulted in yellow and orange discharge coming out from its nose and mouth. Those 3 puppies who initially lived then died. They contacted authorities, and a very thorough investigation revealed that Richard never had a current or active vet license in the state of Florida. I'm not sure that he did anywhere. After he was arrested, Richard would not speak to authorities. He was then transferred to the Turner Guilford Knight Correctional Center, and he was released after posting guess how much his bond was? $2,500. That's it. That pisses me off too, because it should have been way higher. I mean, he essentially killed 6 dogs. So fast forward to a bit later, a local journalist for a local media outlet went to Richard's house one day to get a comment from him regarding the situation, and they reported that a man who was at the home dropped his pants and showed his ass to their cameras. He said he wouldn't comment on the situation. So that goes to show you the type of person he is there too. Oh, this sucks so bad, and my heart hurts for those puppies and the family of the dogs, and especially for the mama dog. Can you imagine what she went through? That had to have been horrible on her. I did not read whether or not the mama dog died or lived. I'm assuming she lived, or that would have been known too. At least I hope she lived and that she's recovering well. Y'all, just hate people who hurt animals. I will never understand.